at it, walking and healing, going over the cracks. It's another day. I'm still walking, so decided to pop on live to encourage those who need a reminder to lace up the sneakers and get on out. My tongue is outside of my sneakers, so let me see if I can pull it out quickly. So I'm gonna pause for a second because you always want to make sure your your tools your tools are set for what you got ahead. That's it. Your tools are all set. So it's another day. Zachary's going ahead of me. He's going. And it was funny because yesterday I popped in live, and one of the people that popped in live said hi. So make sure you guys say hi. So I know she's actually getting encouraged. I know folks are healing through the walking. So walking and healing, getting some good information, meditating, breathing. Hey, Mama. I trust you to pop in. Yep, we're up and out. We had to jumpstart the car today again, so I think the cold is changing up things for the battery. So we're maybe at that time when we got to get a new battery. All right. Sometimes in life you got to get a new battery. That battery has been pretty good for us. Last 2020, yeah, 5 years. So yeah, that's probably the time when you need to change and get a new battery. But it's gonna have to wait because it's holiday season. So I walk with my little emergency jump starter. Make sure the jumper is charged. I charged it last night. Charged it up. Went and started the car and have the car running a little bit in the parking lot so that I can. Of course, Zachary's gone. He's already moved ahead of me. So see if I can fix this other tongue. I got the other foot tongue is out of the sneakers. So I'll take a pause for a second. Make sure my tools are all set up. Because you guys aren't watching me, but you're watching the movement. Which I realized that. I got on my bright yellow socks so that I could be seen. You know, there's safety regulations, so when you decide to go out there and walk, the goal is avoid walking with dark colored clothes, right? You want to make sure that they can see you. So even when you're crossing streets and stuff, that you may be on the right, but there's a lot of people who are on the wrong that think they're in the right. So you want them to see you. So I got on these bright teal yellow socks today. And my white hat, so there's no dark clothes. White hat, so they could see me. My white headphones, I always make sure my headphones are bright so that you can see me. And like I said, have your right tools. Make sure you're prepared with the right tools because that's going to have you success for anything. And that's some of the mental messages I'm sending to you guys today. The sneakers are on, the sneakers are tight, the bright colors are on, the car is charging, Zachary has moved ahead. Get up for another day. Just getting a gradual walk. Today is not going to be a speedy walk. It's just going to be a ease and flow type of walk. I've done some breathing. I've done my meditating. And sometimes I check in on folks. So this is your check-in to get moving. And your movement does not always have to look like a walk, right? So it's just a motivation to move. Sometimes when you see somebody else doing it, it kind of triggers something in your brain. Hey, I could do something too. So that's why I go live. Just to make sure that you guys are recorded so you guys get some encouragement. And it encouraged me to know, it encourages me to know that I encourage you. How about that? Alright? So, but I know, like, hey, I gotta go show something. That means I gotta go do something so that somebody else can get inspired today. And My goal, good morning. My goal is, even if one person's inspired, I have done my duty for existing for that day. As I inspire one or many will continue to inspire others. And that's the whole goal of passing your light on, passing your shine on. A lot of us have a light inside of us, but we keep it for ourselves. And we can use it for ourselves, because yes, we will need it. And we can pass it on to others, because we may need that light that they may need at that moment. So I thank you for allowing me to be your light, to shine from within, outside. Hi. See, this is me on my walk and talk, helping to motivate myself and motivate the masses out there. And something as simple as walking. I remember telling one of my clients this before, because he has a book on walking outward, on, hey, you got a book, you got words. Sometimes walk, share your words, and go live, because that's how God is using you. Right? He uses us in so many different ways. And so many of us think it's only sitting down quoting scriptures or going to church or temple or whatever you may choose, not realizing that the masses of the world are out here. So we got to bring all the things we learn and we've used and we need and have helped us outside to the folks, because this is where the folks are at and this is where the need is. So let's take it temples, I support those. They serve their purpose also, and I'm very grateful for that. But I'm that word on the streets is I'm the word on the streets, sharing some positivity, sharing some of my internal light out to somebody else who needs it. Zachary's up. My son, he was up early as always, as I said. So he started his walk already. And then I went and took care of the car, and I said, okay, I'm still gonna do my walk, nice and gentle, nothing too strenuous today, because it's a wellness walk. It's a well-being walk, so sometimes I have to remind myself when I set intentions, like, what is this walk gonna be for today? Like, okay, this is a wellness walk, as I'm creating the title. The well-being check-in for mental strength of all my people who follow or who are checking in. As you can see, I didn't even look, it's so hilarious. I didn't even fold the pans all the way in. The pans is out. Yeah. So there we go. And we're just moving. So yesterday I didn't go live, and I went live from inside. And then this guy was like, hey, I need you to walk outside, lady. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's me. Like, oh yeah, that's me, the walk outside lady. Look, all the things I have are the accolades. Audiologist, speech therapist, autism coach, TedX speaker, all the things, accolades. And he was like, but aren't you the walk outside lady? So I was like, all right. It's always great to know when you've impacted someone else with the most minimal thing that you can do. That is just you being yourself. And if walking helps to encourage another person just to move for the day, then that takes nothing. And I'm grateful and blessed and honored to have the capacity to be able to do this for those who need it. So follow, make sure you subscribe, make sure your notifications are on, just to remind you that if I need someplace just to go look at to remind me to go move today, or to share my light today, or to make sure that something from within comes throughout, so that it doesn't just stay inside. A lot of us keep our light shining bright inside. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Let me know where you're coming from so I can shout out your location. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you. And if you can do the same thing, which is as you go out there today, tomorrow, whenever you can decide or whenever you're hearing this, and take a moment out just to spread your light, share a smile, share some encouraging words to someone else who just may need it, then I have done my path in terms of making sure I do so I can continue to encourage others to not just talk about it, but be about it, right? So eventually this will drop into your subconscious and it will be something that you not only just look at on television or look at on your phone, but it will actually be something that you're internalizing and actually making it part of you. Hey, it's me. I'm the walk and talk lady. ah, I didn't see Zachary on this walk. I guess he was far ahead of me. He's probably back at the house already. And I am completing. It is not summer. It is not hot. But I came out on my walk with you guys so I can encourage somebody to make some moves today. Whatever your moves are going to be, set your intentions. Here is your reminder. Somebody's running. You don't got to do all that. Just do whatever moves that you know you needed to do. And this is your reminder that it's okay to modify. Right? It's okay to modify for whatever you need. Sometimes I don't necessarily do this walk with pep. I actually take my time. But the whole thing about it, like I mentioned in mental strength, is consistency. Is not relying on others, relying on yourself, diving deep within, because there's so many excuses that can show up of why you can't. But you have to remind yourself that I know I can't, but most importantly, I know I can. Alright, I know there's so many things to say I can't, but there's a huge thing that says I can't. I can. And I am, and I will, and I did. So, thanks for popping into the live. I'm going to go back to some meditation. I have some meditation tracks also available. And I'm just going to listen to make sure I'm tapped in for the rest of my walk as I complete this one bout around and start to wrap it back home. Have a blessed and amazing day. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. Look, everything is running. My eyes are running. My head is barely covered. All the things aren't perfect, but hey, I'm here. That's all that matters. Okay? You're looking for perfection? That won't be me.